Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. In today's how to make glow style, I'm going to be basically teaching you how to be doing all this right here shown on screen. I'm going to show you block design, I'm going to show you air deco, ground, anything, like even orbs. Like I'm going to show you everything inside this video that you really need to know, and some basic effects also with the pulsing in the background and all that kind of stuff. This is glow style, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some pretty cool stuff with it. It's about Raider feature worthy, maybe even epic worthy, depending on what you do. I highly suggest that you add your own things to this as well to make the style look a lot cooler. Mix your own feels to this after and make your own types of blocks and styles. So yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, I want you guys to consider subscribing, smashing that like button. If we get 100 likes, we'll do another how-to video. I don't know if it's going to be another glow one, but it might. You never know, because this is sort of becoming like a series now on the channel. Make sure to check out other how-to videos if you haven't already. Add a few of those if you also want to learn other types of glow styles to mash into your own levels, all that kind of stuff. Also, if you guys want to become a channel member, click the join button or use the link inside the description and get VIP access on my channel. So yeah, let's get right into this video.
We all got internet personas we hide behind.
Alright, so the first thing that we're going to get right into this. So basically you just want to select the 3D outliner, and then you want to start creating basically a block just like this. Just really simple. And then when you get here, this is where you start changing. Now you got to put one onto the side and then start moving it in perfectly. You have to sort of move it in halfway, a little bit more than halfway. And yeah, you're basically going to see it when you place another block. But basically, you want to create a 3D outline of your shape. You're going to have invisible blocks on the inside also to get it to work. So you basically just do that, move it up a tiny bit, and bam. Then you also, depending how far or in you went, basically just move it to the side. Just once it fits just like that. Then what you want to do is basically you want to just create this side as well. You just have to basically just place that thing there, and then you just bring it in a few pixels. Simple as that. You're starting to create the 3D outline. Basically make sure you just do it my way. You can flip it if you want, but I just recommend doing it this way because it's a little bit better. Just, if it doesn't look like it doesn't fit in properly, then just flip it. It's a simple fix. Then what you want to do is you want to just bring this one up into here till it fits good. Copy and paste it, keep copying and pasting it till you get to the end. Move that in a few pixels if that doesn't work for you. And yeah, that's basically what you got to do here. And then next, you want to get the corner piece, and you want to basically just bring that, you want to flip it around, turn it that way, but just follow what I'm doing, and then you basically just get it in just like that. Really simple. Next, you want to just grab this one, flip it 2 times upside down, and then you just start bringing it down a few pixels, and it should be perfect, just like that. And then now you create your first block. Now we're going to work into the colors on this block. The colors on this block are pretty simple. You're not going to see the colors till the end of this episode as well, by the way, but basically, you want to select that right there. Really simple. Then basically what you want to do is you want to select, you don't have to use the same numbers as me, but this is basically, copy this up here, the BG, pause the video, what I just showed you guys right there. But really it's just, you know, you're going to see the pulses later on inside the video. I'm going to show you guys how this all works. This is what's causing the colors. You'll see it at the end of the episode. Then basically you just want to select those 3, choose the color 36. You can choose 2. I would recommend choosing 2 in case that's just what I normally use, but for the sake of this video, it's 36 just for now. Saturation, you want to put that on -26. Brightness, you want to have it on +1. BG is the color ID. Make sure to select that, and it's also on copy color. Make sure you select copy color. And once you select copy color, you just want to go straight to BG, and that's basically it for that. And that will get you the color that you see right here. And it's gonna give. Now we're gonna do a gradient effect. Now basically you want to select the next 2 just like that. You want to select the same color, 36, and you want to go in the HSV. You see this in the top corner. You want to bring the hue up by about 10. 10's a good number, and then basically you get it like that. And you can start to see the color changing a little bit lighter. Start to see it go into yellow. HSV, just select the next 2 basically, and then just, oh crap, I got a bug. Let me fix that. And then you basically want to just select the next 2, and then, yeah, put down 32 and bring the hue all the way up to about around 20. 19 is a better number, but I would choose about 20. 20 is good enough. And yeah, you'll start getting that fade effect. Select the rest of the object now, and then basically once you select the rest of the object, you want to go into the edit object. Make sure you select 32 as the color, and then you want to go to HSV and bring the hue all the way up to around 30, 35, around there, and you'll be pretty good. to go. And then basically you got this cool gradient effect on your outline. It looks really cool. So yeah, next we're going to show you guys how to make this part right here, which is pretty simple. Basically, it is just some inner deco, and yeah, you want to just go inside this area right here, and then you want to go all the way to the end, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to select the last two of these things that you can create a circle of them. You know what you mean. Just look at where I went. And then basically you put these onto the side, make them closer, and then bam. You might also want to go into the, you want to go in the Supreme Pixels to get them a little bit closer to each other, and bam. You got the same colors, and all you have to really do is just copy and paste them. Actually, wait, I think we can actually do that later a little bit better. So yeah, just bring it inside the block, go about 2 blocks in from the left, and then you should be about in this spot. Move it up 1 pixel and you'll be there. Then basically what you want to do is you want to zoom in. You can go on the right or left, doesn't matter, but basically you want to just bring the hue. You basically just want to bring up the hue from HSV 20 to HSV 35, around there. HSV 30, just go up by 10. And then basically you get that cool gradient effect also on that. And then basically we just want to copy and paste that, make a smaller version just like that. Then all I have to do is move it to the side, move it down a few pixels, make sure you use the smaller area. I don't know what you really call it, but smooth it like very slowly by each pixel. And you want to make sure that's perfectly aligned, move it a little bit to the left till it looks good, and then basically you'll get something like that, really simple. Then basically next, what you want to do is you want to select this cool fade effect. See, I'm going to show you how to do this right now. So basically what you want to do is you want to just place 3 blocks down just like that. Really simple, make sure you get the outline on them. Then all you have to do now is just go into here, grab this. Now once you place that, you want to go and edit and rotate 45 degrees counterclockwise. Then you just bring this down, make sure the scale goes to about around 75. And then once you're at 75, just move it up a few pixels in the block, and then you'll be right there, and it lines perfectly. So yeah, you basically just want to take this, copy and paste it, rotate it just like flipping like that. You don't have to do it exactly like me, but you can just make it rotate it around just by using the flip signs. That's really about it, horizontal and vertical flips. So just move that up and down, and then you'll get just like that. And look, it's really cool in my opinion. I really like it. So now all you have to do is just select these 2 right here, go into the edit object. For me, it's going to be 72, and basically what you want to do is, or it's 71, yeah. You can choose 71, yeah. I would recommend choosing 71. So basically what you do is, it's right here, this is the stuff. I have hue +7, brightness is +50. I bring down the opacity to 71. It's BG, copy color, and blending. Those are the colors that I used. Make sure you have that. Pause it on the screen and I just showed it if you just didn't understand what I just said. But that's basically all you have to really do for that. And then what you want to do here, basically you just want to select the bottom 2. Go on the detail, put that 72. You can bring down the opacity down. I recommend bringing it around 60 or 50. And you'll start getting the state effect. I messed up the top one while I'm doing this voiceover, but basically just make sure that's at 72, the top one, and you'll basically get the effect. Next, you just want to select the bottom one. Basically, just go up to 73. You can select any number you want, but make sure you have this. Inside here, it's basically just BG, copy color, and blending. Just get 3 of those and bring down the opacity on each one, just so it starts to give this fade effect with the opacity and and how much see-through it is. And that will basically be it. But yeah, I kind of messed up this one inside the tutorial editing, but it's basically just the same exact thing as the other ones. But that's basically how you do that. So I'm just going to copy and paste this and put it over here. But now you know how to do it. So it'll give you a fade effect. It looks really cool. It starts to give you a fade effect and it looks absolutely nothing. Okay, so next up, basically, you're going to learn how to just do the inside of the block. It looks really cool and it's really, really simple. Basically, you just want to get one of like these like glow balls or whatever they're called, and then you want to go into here, and then this is basically the color for it. The hue is -10, saturation is 1, brightness is with a check, and then it's +42, copy color blending, and the channel ID is BG. Make sure you got all that, and yeah, that should be your color. It's really, really simple. You're not going to see the colors as well as I said till the end of the video when I show you the colors on the pulses and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's basically what you do for that. And you can just basically bring this onto the opposite side and put it on your block. I'm doing that, but you can just basically place this in the top right, in a way, top left, I mean. Place this one on the top left of your block. I recommend always having it on the left instead of right. I don't know, it just seems a little bit better when you do it that way. So just basically just grab this. And you can also change the size of it. You just go into the edit. And that's basically what I use in my colors. So if you guys are interested in those colors, obviously, you can just use them. Yeah, but you can place them on any one of these. You can place them on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter what number. That's just the numbers I'm using. And yeah, you basically just scale this one up and make sure to copy and paste another one on top of it. But that's really about it. Also make sure you have the HSD, the brightness is at 0.82. So basically just bring it down just like that. I'll show you on this one actually. And then you basically just copy and paste. And you just go here, swipe, and make it a little bit bigger. Just like that. I recommend around, not 2, because that's a little bit, yeah, that's a little bit too big. Around like 130, and then that's a good number. So yeah, that's really about it for that. The last small portion is just this small one. It's 72. It's the same idea you use, just bring down it to like 0.84 for the brightness. And yeah, you basically just copy and paste this, put this all here, and just yeah, it's really easy. And just make sure you just select the right number, which to me it's 72. It could be any number for you. And that's basically it. And now I'm going to show you guys the little inner part of the block. As you can see at the left, you can see a little bit into the center. So yeah, basically you just want to go to edit object, choose 71 is basically the colors I showed you. Just keep track of which colors I'm using. So I recommend using the same numbers as me, but if you want to use your own numbers, keep a track, but that's basically the one I'm using. You want to bring the brightness up, you just want to select on it. And yeah, this one right here, I'm not sure what they did. It's probably just an effect or something. But basically what you want to do is basically you basically just want to make it fade out. So select on this. 76 is basically going to be on that. 73 is going to be faded out to about 47. Just bring the brightness up. Try and mess around with all these things. Try and bring the opacity down. It's just that thing that I showed you earlier. You just bring the brightness down and opacity as you go on to the left. So yeah, it's really simple, what I showed you earlier. Once you're done with all three, you want to select each and every single one of them. Get the scale trigger and just bring them all the way down. Now you can place it anywhere randomly inside the blocks. We're going to fix it after and make it work properly. But then you got your own fade effect, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's really simple and really easy. Last part that you're going to have to do to this is basically just make the outline around the block, the inner outline. I don't know what it's called, but basically this. It looks pretty cool. It's a really cool feature, so I think this is the best part of the inside of the block. So yeah, make sure you pay attention. So you basically just want to outline your block and add also some additional features, like some thicker parts of it. So this is basically how, if you want to outline this block, you basically just get this right here, turn it to the side just like that, because you're also facing out. So yeah, basically just sort of like how the inside would look. It's really simple. You basically just do that. Then you just want to add one of those right there. Yeah, it's hard to describe, because if you're making your own custom block, you basically just have to do the inside. It may take you a little while to understand, like when you're actually doing it, but it's really simple, as you're seeing right now. I'm just basically like copying the inside of the block, and then I'm just, yeah, I'm kind of just like outlining the inside block, and then basically that's all you have to do. You swipe, you just take it, and you just make it smaller. Don't make it all the way, just try and make it till it fits. It'll fit around about 75 on the scale trigger, depending on what you're doing, but I recommend putting it at 75 because it fits in perfectly around there. And yeah, it should basically just like perfectly get in there. Then basically we also have to add colors as well. Make sure you also use the small pixels as well to get perfectly inside the block and make it look as good as possible. Yeah, that's basically really it. Then you basically just, yeah, you just really now you have to get the colors, which is basically 71 obviously, which in HSD, just bring the brightness down to 52. So just select 71 color, and then yeah, this is all the stuff. Pause the screen, look at that. And yeah, and then you just bring this down to that. So yeah, make sure you pause the screen where I just showed you, because you have to make sure all that is correct for the color that you're using for 71. And yeah, then you're also going to see like the colors inside the background, all of like that. You want to basically just make sure the colors work properly. I don't know how to describe the layers, whatever you want to call it. You want to make sure that the Z layer is going to be at 2. And then once it's at 2, it's in front of the block, and boom, looks awesome. Really simple. And it just looks outstanding. So yeah, move this while you can, move it up a few pixels, and yeah, get it to look good. And let's move on to the next part of the block. Now the next part is basically the ground. All you really have to do for the ground and also under the block. I also want to show you under the block first. Under the block, basically, it's just basically a bunch of these with some colors and HSD by bringing the brightness down. It's really simple. The middle one is basically at 88, yeah. And yeah, all you have to do is just go into the spikes area, go all the way down. I call them the deadlock things. They came out in 2.0. So yeah, basically just bring them upside down, put 3 of them next to each other, and just select the color 71, as I showed you earlier, what the things were with that. Bring the brightness down 42, select on the one to the, also that one, and put it on 42. And basically the one in the center of the three, you want to make sure that one's on 88. The ones on the sides are going to be 44. Basically half of the brightness. And yeah, they're going to be a little bit separated. So basically what you want to do is just want to move them a pixel, just so that they're right on each other and they work well together. And it's really simple. So basically just move it down. Yeah, that one doesn't work. So yeah, just you want to use the smallest ones possible, and you want to make sure nothing overlaps so everything looks good. And yeah, just move them over 1 pixel, and that's really about it. And then you got your colors. Yes, okay. And then you also want to move it down 1 block, just so it gives a little bit more than an additional feature as well. Now we're going to work on the ground. The ground is really, really simple as well. It's really just grab another one of these while you're at it. You just bring that at 71. There's no HSB or any of that. So it's basically just one of these just with blending background basically. So yeah, that's all you have to do really. Just give it that number. Bring the scale up a little bit also, and then you just gotta add glow in the ground. Smooth it down a few pixels. Make sure it's below. It's gonna be below the white, so that it looks like it's inside, because that's basically what the ground is. But yeah, now all you have to do is basically just get a bunch of glow, ground glow, whatever you call it, just to fit the ground. Copy all that specs that I just showed you right there as well, because that's the stuff you're going to be using. It's basically 74. Make sure that you just copy that and pause down the video, alright? So now basically what you gotta do is place that there, grab this, and boom. Basically just make a ground. If you don't know how to do that, just watch what I just did. But basically you just gotta do that. Select the number. Obviously here again, this is all you have to do. Hue at -10, brightness 42, copy color blending, and background. That's basically really about it. And then you should get this outcome. Yeah, now the last part of the ground is basically just the white spikes. I don't know what you're really going to call it, but that's basically all you have to do. You just basically go inside the spikes. You go to grab, I'm not really sure what they're called. They don't have a name, but basically you just do that. I keep saying basically a lot. And then yeah, you just do that. And you just select it all. Get the color white. You can select, I already have a lot of colors on this, so basically you just go to white. And then bam, it looks just like that. It looks cool. And you just put it inside of what I just showed you. You just select it all and place it inside the glow. Make sure the glow is also behind the spikes, so it looks a little bit better. While I'm at it, I'll actually just do the whole thing. Why not? Copy and paste that, bam, and then just move that behind. And then it's a cool ground. See, it's really cool. It's really simple, and it's really easy to do. And it's really effective inside low. So I highly recommend you do a ground like this. Even if you came here just for the ground, just use it like that. But it's really simple and really effective. It's really low. Up next is going to be the dash orb. Now this part is a little bit more complex, but it's really simple at the same time. Basically place your orb right there, just like that, really simple. And then you want to go into here. Now all the way at the end, you're going to find this. That makes a circle. So basically you just want to, I'm trying to find an area. I don't want to put it on top of the orb because it's going to be hard to make, but basically I'll actually move this out of this layer. And also make sure you're using layers, guys, as well. So basically, next, you want to I'll just do it up here, why not? Okay, so basically you just do that, flip that 2 times. Now, here's a little bit different. This one you want to flip it in, but then you want to move it up 3 of these. Make sure you're using the big ones as well. So basically you want to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the left, 1, 2, 3. And then you want to just scale this until it fits in perfectly. It's actually at 140. Once you hit 140, then stop. Nothing too little or nothing too low below 140. It needs to be exactly that. Then all you have to do is copy and paste it, flip it, and then just basically place it in. It's really easy. And then you'll get this cool shape, and that's basically how you do that. Now you're gonna also see these these like strokes as well. I'll show you that after this, but basically you just select all of this. You go into Edit Object, and you choose 73. These are all the specs. Copy this. It's really just BG, copy color, and blending, and then just bring the opacity low. But that's really about it. So then you want to grab. Yeah, you want to select them all also, just so I can show you what that's the outline of. And yeah, now I'm just going to show you this now, guys. Basically, if you've never seen what these things are, it's basically just 73 also, the same number. You want to go into builds. It's all the way in the sauce section as well when you're going to do this. It's inside the sauce section. So you go into the saws, I believe it is. I don't know if it's over here. I just want to check and see. I think it's in the saws, though. Yeah, it is. Alright, so basically just go to saws. I think it's all the way down as well. There it is. Alright, so yeah, basically just take this. I wouldn't recommend going on this first. I guess we'll do it here. Alright, so basically you just want to move it in a few pixels. You want to make sure this gets perfect. And then, yeah, once you place it in, make sure to change the color and it should be good. Okay, so then basically once you're done with that, you also want to make sure you get the correct color. So all you have to do is get this at 73. I almost forgot. Go into your edit object, click on 73, and then you're gonna get this cool effect. Rotate it just around, just like that. It's really easy. Then you want to make sure you rotate this one as well. Make it a little bit bigger, just by bringing up the scale. It's 140. It's the same exact as the block. Obviously, it should be. And then yeah, you just want to move it down the correct pixels, get it into place, and then it should fit right in. I may have overshot. Let me just go check. Yeah, I did. So yeah, basically you just want to go to the left. Yeah, and then it just fits just like that. It creates a really cool stroke, and it just really fits in. So you just want to rotate that, do it to the same thing on that side, and I deleted that one as well. So yeah, just rotate it around. It's really easy and really simple. But that's basically how you do that. Now I'm going to show you guys the sides. The side's really easy and a little bit complex at the same time. I'm just going to speed it up, really. I'm going to try and describe this in depth, but it's really, really simple. Basically, you want to get a pixel, go in scale, and bring it all the way down to 50. 0.50, I mean. And then once you're done with that, it's 71. Also, make sure you're using the color 71 when doing this. You just grab this. Now, I'm trying to think about how I should just grab this. Yeah, I think I got it now. So you basically just move it into here. Go up one just like that. You're also gonna have to rotate it to also make that cool like circular effect, like it's kind of curving around. I'll show you how to do that in a second. But basically, you just want to copy and paste it, and then you want to just drag it all the way to the opposite corner, just like that. And then you want to select the two. But this is gonna be a little bit also hard because when you're selecting them, you're gonna also select other stuff like I'm doing right now. It's really annoying, but that's what Geometry is. So I recommend doing this on a different layer, but it's up to you. But basically, once you do that, you're basically just gonna this part's really easy. Let me just zoom in. So basically, you select the two, and then I want to describe this. So if you don't know what I'm saying, you basically copy and paste it, rotate it, and then turn it. But you also have to rotate it. That's the thing. So basically, you want to select on this right here. Make sure you're not using swipe. You want to do that. Rotate it 45 degrees. It's all you have to really do is rotate 45 degrees. And once you just select the two. Then once you select two, also make sure you're using swipe. If you don't know what I'm talking about, how I'm selecting two at the same time, make sure you're using swipe. Then all you have to do is just rotate it a tiny bit to create this like curvature effect. So yeah, just rotate as little as you can. Don't rotate too little because that's going to be a lot of objects. But you just rotate as slow as you can, and then as long as it looks good and there's no errors with it, yeah, it should be good. But that's basically what you do. You keep doing this all the way. I'm not gonna show the whole thing because it could get a little bit boring. But you basically just go all the way down, and then you go all the way to the left. But that's basically how you do that. It's really, really simple. Time for the last effects. Now I'm gonna show you air deco and background. The last parts are really easy and pretty fast for what we're basically showing you. But you just want to select the 3D outliner. You can make it smaller. It's really up to you. I like doing it this way. You basically select it, rotate it, and you want to make sure you're using the number. You don't have to use this exact number, but the number that I'm going to be using is 46. Now in 46, this is the stuff I have: hue plus 2, BG, copy color blending. Really, really simple stuff. Then once you get that, then you want to just basically make this right here. All you have to do is just get a ramp and get some blocks. It's going to take longer getting the blocks than actually showing you, but once you get the blocks, you just basically place it like a ramp, obviously, and you fill it in and start making more of the slant. Just basically pause my screen. You only have to like replace this, but you just look at my screen, then you just go by up the amount. So yeah, that's really simple. That's basically how you do that. Now the next part I'm going to show you guys is how to do this, the air deco. It's really simple. You just get the hexagon shape, and basically what you do is you select BG, copy this, copy all the stuff. That's number 74 for me. That's my color number. So yeah, basically just pause the screen there, copy all that stuff. Or if you already made that, I think we already did. But then all you have to do now is basically just get another one of these glow balls, get the right color, 74, and then just place it in the center. And it's going to give this cool effect once you have the music downloaded and all that. It's going to be like pulsing out of the glow, and it's going to look really cool. It's not actually going to be this big, although it depends on how loud your music is, and it also depends on what song you're using. But that's basically what this will do. It will become a cool air deco effect, and it's not actually this big, okay? It's really small. It's like smaller than the glow ball. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But basically, you just got to get that. The next color is going to be 83. Yeah, 83. So basically, this is just a cyan color with blending. You can just basically copy exactly what I did on the scroll wheel, and then you'll get this blue effect. You can just copy and paste, and you can make any color you want. But I recommend orange and blue because those colors look good together. And then next, basically, this is just some arrow. It's just really simple. So you basically just want to go into the, in here I think it is, where the ball is. Basically, you want to go, where is it? I'm not sure where it is, but I think, yeah, I'm not sure where, I think, oh wait, no, I think it's back in here. Yeah, so, oh yeah, there it is. Alright, so basically you want to go get, there it is. Alright, so basically you want to get the ball, and you want to sort of just outline the shape. Now this is time consuming. All you have to do is just move it up a few pixels, but no! If you do that, it's going to be too big. So you have to use, like, I'll show you what it looks like right now. If you know, actually, never mind. It just won't fit properly. So once you do that, you just copy and paste, move up to like that. Copy and paste, move left, up, and then you can basically do that. You can copy and paste the whole thing as well, and just make it a lot faster, like up, down, like that. And then it's basically a lot faster as well. You can just do this. I recommend doing it this way because it's faster. But once you've done that, it's just really simple there on out. But yeah, that's really about it for that. And then you also want to make sure you change the color to white. I think it was either 3, 2, or 1. I think it's 2 that I used. Let me find it. Where did I want to do it? There it is, 3. Yeah, 3. Alright, so basically once you get 3, you just select it. Maybe just copy and paste it a little bit further. But you want to make it an arrow shape. So now you just copy and paste it, flip it upside down, and move it a little bit closer to create that sort of arrow shape. Yeah, it's really easy. And then now you want to select at least one of the balls, or you could just place one, but I recommend selecting a ball. Then you copy and paste it, and you want to just move it on, and yeah, that doesn't work. So just move it over a few pixels just like this. Make sure it's also perfectly aligned. Bring down the scale trigger around to 85. Copy and paste it. Move it just like that. And then you just bring the scale all the way down to 50 or around 60. It's up to you, but then just make it straight. Then you can copy and paste that, obviously. And then, yeah, you basically just copy and paste it, flip it, and then just put it down perfectly aligned with the one at the bottom. Yeah, basically once you do that, now you just got to do the blue part of it. Now the blue part's also a different color. I kind of messed up when I was describing it here, but I'll zoom in. You basically just make this smaller with the scale trigger, push it over a few pixels, and yeah. But the color is basically, it's not 83, I messed that up. You don't want to select blending. But basically what you do here is you select a blue color. It doesn't really matter, I'm just going to use this as an example. But select any color you want. I recommend blue. Go for like a bright cyan, and then it'll work. But I couldn't really crack the code on which color should use here, but basically that's around what you should use. And after you do that, now you just want to get the glow. The glow gives up most of this effect. The glow really just does a lot here, so this is critical. Make sure you just get a glow ball, place it right about there, and then you want to go into here. Also make sure you use about the color. Let's just use 74 for now. You guys already seen that earlier. And then basically you just select it and you make the scale all the way up, or you can make it a certain amount. I recommend going all the way up to you. Then the last part here is basically just go inside the saws, get this like blue spinning smug. I don't even know what you call it. You basically go into here. You can perfectly align it if you want. I don't really like doing that. I just like giving it kind of like a tilt. I don't know why, but yeah. But basically just make it a little bit smaller. And move it up a few pixels till it looks good, and then basically select 74. It might be a little too bright, but that's an easy fix. You can just select like other numbers like 73 as I was using, but you can just play around with the brightness and HSD, all up to you really. And make sure you also put the group down to B3. You don't want to have it go older or anything and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, that's basically really about it. Bring down the brightness as well to 50. Make sure you bring that brightness down to 50 because I messed that up earlier. That's basically all you have to do, and yeah, now all you have to do is just delete this. Okay, I accidentally deleted both. Now it's going to mess up when I'm trying to do this. But basically, yeah, now all you have to do is just bring all the stuff together. Really simple. Let me just start that over. Let me just swipe, delete. There we go. So yeah, let me just delete this. Alright, there we go. So now all you have to do is put all the stuff back, really easy. So just select the ground. I don't know if you did this all together. I recommend doing it separate so you can just place it together. But basically you add the ground to the block. Now you just add the orb to here. You place the orb wherever you want. But basically now you have all the stuff. You have the ground, you have the air deco, you have the arrows, you have the background, you have the orb, you even have the block. I gave you everything in this episode. So hopefully this helped out. You guys can place everything how you want. You can even add your own stuff to it. And yeah, make some more cool blocks. Hopefully you get a feature, because this is really feature epic worthy design in my opinion. Add some move triggers, add all this cool pulsing, and yeah. Time to show you the last thing as well. I'm going to also show you the colors now. So your thing right now may look really bad and dumb. So now I got to show you the colors before I forget anything. So the colors on this, let me just actually play and show you. Let me just show you. So this is basically what it's going to look like. It looks really nice, right? And then if you add air deco and top blocks, and if you add more blocks, it's going to look better, obviously. But yeah, alpha also, I forgot to show you this. Alpha is 3. Make sure you get that, and make sure the opacity is all the way down. Everything's down. You can select any number you want, but it's up to you. Basically, place this inside here. Let me actually just get the RAM group 3. You can select any group ID you want. Make sure it's on 3. Copy and paste that, and then just place it. Because if you don't add that, you're gonna go right through the block because there is no structures on there. So yeah, make sure you do that. And then really the last part is just you don't have to add move triggers. I won't show you that. But basically, this is the ground. This is the background. You can select purple. In that area, fade time is 2.4. Background is the color, and that's basically what that does. Here's the background. The background is black, but everything else is just like that. Yeah, white over there, and then yeah. The ground, the G1. G1 is about this color right here. It's just black, really. This is, yeah. Then the BG. The BG is very important. This is what's going to give you color to your level. You can go in a whole circle around. Make sure you have it in that exact spot. And you could just really just circulate around, and it'll give you your color. And yeah, that's really about it. Thank you guys all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. I will also see you guys inside the next one. Make sure to drop a sub if this did help you. I do more tutorials on this channel. Check out my other videos and my other how-to videos. They're really very descriptive, and they really help out. Lots of positive reviews. And yeah, drop a like if you guys did enjoy. Thank you guys all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Love you guys. Peace.